Welcome in. After a 4-week delay due to the Canada Post strike, I finally have the FunWhole Record Store. Now, let's find out if it was worth the wait. I'm Stacy, and this is set number F9058. It contains 1,980 pieces and some amazing printed pieces that transform me back to the days of hanging out at the record store. And of course, lights, which are always included with FunWhole sets. I want to thank FunWhole for sending this set along so we could share it with all of you. The record store is the latest addition to the FunWhole Street Fusion series and can be found at funwhole.com and the FunWhole Amazon store for as low as $185 Canadian. Remember, you can save 10% at FunWhole using code SheClicksBricks, but if I'm being honest with you, I think you can find it cheaper at the FunWhole Amazon store. All links will be in the description of this video. Before we get into it, if you're liking the content, please hit that thumbs up as it does help the channel with the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you think your city needs a record store, hit that thumbs up as well. I am so excited to show you all the great details of this set, but we are going to start with the exterior. So I think we'll start from the bottom and work our way up. There's so many printed pieces here, and the glass pieces are so clear. We've got a bin or a crate of records, and then we've got these printed signs, and look at these little cassette tapes. They are so cool. This printed sign with the records on the top, really good. I'm hoping this means that there's more to come because it's given signs of other buildings. This glass casing is so beautiful and you can see through it, and those are record covers. If I just move to the side here, you can see right in through the side as well. This printed piece here, very simple, but very iconic to me, at least for record stores, especially when they were starting to fade out a little bit. This printed piece is amazing. You can see it's multiple pieces, and actually these pieces on the end are just those pieces by themselves, these angled quarter circle pieces that add on to it. Very cool. See the back of this? It's so sturdy. I can bend it down for you so you can see we've got our special pieces here to hide our wiring, and it's just on with a couple of balls. And then these are our lights that are on there, and the clear pieces in the back, which is cool. Really nice though, and you can angle it whichever way you want. Back down here to the front door, we got double doors and a printed door, and we've got a ghetto blaster or a boom box, whichever you call it, with a speaker there. So iconic for sure. We've got Spin Club. It's not the exercise Spin Club that we know now. It's Spinning Records. Up to the second floor. These windows were so much fun to build. The casings themselves. You build the casings alone and then put the windows in. They did a really good job with them, and it's all very cohesive. I've never used these pieces on the exterior before, and I thought they were a really good addition. Another double door over here, a very cool awning, very simple, but it makes a statement on its own. And these club pieces that are clear and printed, you can see on the back of them, they just have those hooks. They're on there. We've got a side roof with our satellite. And then we've got up here, nice architecture, and another beautiful two-piece printed sign. You can barely see the spotlights there, but they're on both sides. Really well done, so detailed. Take a spin over to this side of the building. We've got an ATM, which I thought was really cool to add. You could see right through the window into the record store itself. You can see we've got some graffiti on the wall here, tribute to music, and there's actually paint rollers and paint cans there, you can tell, used to make the graffiti. This record sign is so cool. It's actually kind of a hood, and you can see the light is up underneath. It's a clear 1x2 underneath there, so the light just shines right through it. Really nice fire escape all the way up. Ladders galore. Another beautiful printed piece. And we've got the windows that open this way, which is really neat. And another beautiful printed piece, same on both sides, just on some studs, one on this side and one on the other. And I like how it kind of hangs out from the building a little bit. On to the back. Look at the windows. Not used to having windows in the back, and I kind of like it. We've got our garbage bag and our garbage can, and then we've got a little spin station here with a couple of records and a can of pop. I'll show you a little bit why that piece is there, and why this is not typical FunWhole fashion, that we can open these, because you can see that there's hinges there. So we'll take a look at why. But really love all the windows, love that you can see all the details inside. And up here you can see these spotlights I was talking about that shine onto the sign. On to the last side. We've got more windows, but we'll start from the bottom. We've got our battery box and our connector box there. As you can see, the battery box is not hidden, but it is in a really good spot that it doesn't overhang. So if you wanted to put this up against something, you can. And the power button is right there as well. Really well done. We've got some colored windows here, green and yellow, which really makes it pop. Then up here, this is our other roof that kind of overhangs a bit. Another printed piece, hip hop don't stop. We've got a cute little door here, and we've got a light above the door. Start at the bottom on the left side, and right away you can see right in that display case, we've got a light on that side as well to make that display case light up. And then there's actually a light the same on the other side of it. They're attached together by a brick onto the frame there. Very cool. We've got some stairs that were a really fun build, and under the stairs we have some storage. We've got some cat food and a bowl and a crate with a box, so just a storage area. And speaking of the cat, I forgot to point out the kitty on the deck here, balancing on the banister. Really cute pose. Up to the second floor is where the double doors open up to, and you can see there's a cabinet there with a few things on top. This is the area that has our colored windows, lots of albums up on the wall, and a really nice printed piece that looks like it's autographed by the artist. What a nice touch. And then we have our side roof up at the top where we have our satellite dish or antenna. Over to the other side on the first floor, you can see again into the display area with the glass casing. And then we have the record store on the bottom. So many great details in there. I really don't know if you could see all of them on camera. Wish there was a way to just take it out and show you. Look, there is. Bet you like that, don't ya? So cool. In the bottom here, it's got a few missing pieces on purpose because there's a raised piece on the bottom floor that this just slides right onto, so it doesn't slide all around. We've got a nice shelving area here with all kinds of records, all the printed pieces, crazy. Then we've got another shelving area here. We've got a record player and a boom box and some more records, and we've got our cash area. It's our cash register and printed pieces. So to put this back in, we just make sure that that lines up there, and it just slides in, and it's nice and sturdy. The lighting in there is one of those larger lights, kind of like in the newsstand. So it really does a good job at lighting up that whole area. On the second floor, we have our recording studio. You can see we have some stairs there, and when it's closed, they match up with the stairs on the other side. The door, you can see the light, the printed piece there, recording studio in use. And then outside is where we have our person that will be working all of the equipment on this side with the computer. This also comes out as well so that we can see the rest of this. So we've got, again, some little things under the step. There's a pizza box and a box. And we've got a keyboard with a microphone, lots of printed pieces. And then you can see inside the set is the rest of the recording studio. So part of it is on this plate and part of it is inside, excuse me, the studio itself. There's a guitar and a speaker and a mixer board, all the recording equipment. So you can see there's little divots here that are used. And you have these pieces that stick out on the side, so that just slides back in like that. Now the third floor is a little bit different than the first and second, because remember, when this closes, this is the outside. However, that is why they made it so the wall and the floor can come out. So cool. We've got a little apartment up here on the third floor. You can see more records, another record player, a couple of couches. I really like the drink cup there. We've got a FunWhole set and a FunWhole light box. What a great addition that is. And then inside, you can see the rest of the apartment. We've got more records on the wall. We've got a refrigerator and an entertainment area, old stereo, and the TV. And there's a light inside the TV, so the light comes right through that screen to look like the TV's on. Pretty neat. All the lights for this are actually, for this floor, are on the roof. So, or on the ceiling, I guess. So you can see there's no lights in this piece, but they're up top, and they do a really good job lighting up that whole room. All right, we've dimmed the lights a little bit because when I put this together, I want to show you how the lights come on. Starting with the second floor, need to be a little careful with this one because remember, it opens up, but this floor doesn't have a lock like the first floor does. So we just line this up in the back. There we go. The third floor only has the light on the TV. So you won't see any lights come on the third floor until we put the roof on. And this one you have to get around this fire escape a little bit. So here's the lights for the third floor. You can see that's all lit up now. And then our side roof. So always go back and make sure that everything is locked in. There it is. So of course we want to take a good look at this in the dark. I did count 15 points of light in this set. Absolutely love that there's windows on each side. So nothing is dark, nothing is blank. They did a really good job with the light placement. We have 6 minifigs with this set, and these may be my favorite minifigs yet. I love that there are male and female. I love that there's ethnic diversity. Thank you so much, FunWhole, for that. And their outfits are so really great for this era. I'll show you the back of them as well. They have track suits, and someone has a Kango. We have overalls with the one strap down, and honestly I think she is my favorite because they are just like the overalls I used to wear back in the day. Couple of things to point out with this set. This back locking piece, great idea to be able to keep it closed. However, I forget about it every single time when I go to pick up the set because I want to pick it up by the corners. So you got to be conscious of that. On the second floor where we have the fire escape, there's also a window there. The window doesn't open with the fire escape there. So you need to push the fire escape back a little bit and then you can open the window that way. Also, the fire escape, if you see in here, this goes up through this top balcony. So when you're putting the third piece on, the third floor on, you have to put it on over that balcony. The battery box. In the instructions, the battery box the instructions show you to put this USB at the back, which you can, but I find if you want to put this in your city, then you're better off to have the battery box towards the front, and then you can just slide your hand in here. The power button is in the very front then. Other than the usual great features that we've come to expect from FunWhole, like the brick quality, the amazing printed pieces, and the lights, there are a few other things that I really enjoyed about this set. I appreciate that there's no loose pieces. Even the paint rollers and the cans at the bottom are secured. Because it's a multi-form modular that opens up, and has walls and floors that come out, this set has tons of playability. And I can certainly think of a few of you that appreciate that option. The wire management in this set is so well done. Of course, you can see a few wires, but overall, I think this is FunWhole's best set for wire management. I also feel like they've done a really good job with their research in this set. They include all the little throwback details of this time. 1,980 pieces is a great size set, but when I realized this actually has less pieces than the balcony theater, I was shocked. It honestly feels so much bigger. So I know how you all love your side-by-sides, so I brought in the skate shop to set next to the record store, as they're both Street Fusion, so you can see how they compare. Really good size comparison, and I think they look great. Also, we brought in the town hall and the Lego bookshop. Let me know what you think. Do these fit in? I certainly think so. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.